It's a scary good time.
Hello, horror fans, and welcome back to another Scary Sips stream. We're back here with Tricomi again, as always, because he is the master class of horror, the gatekeeper, if you will, to the realm of the spooky and the scared. Tricomi, how you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Good,
I'm good.
good.
I'm good.
How's life been to you, my man?
It's been stinking-tastic.
Stink.
Other than having to work all these OTs.
Yeah. It's gonna be
That's
a short one tonight, guys.
yeah. It's gonna be a short one. Unfortunately, I got overtime tonight, so I have to be in early. So we picked a really quick short story to kind of get this to get through it. And this will be what it's gonna. Technically, it's our second episode of Scary Sips. Somebody hasn't put out our first one.
I'm a lazy piece of shit. I apologize if you guys want to sit there and make me do this. You're gonna have to sit there and make my subscriber count go up. Sorry, not sorry, guys.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah. You know, it's definitely getting it all off my fucking shoulders here.
Tell me if you can still hear him. Hold on. Okay, I for some reason I cut the audio. Quit it. I can see you now.
Fuck.
I can see you.
I can't make fun of him from afar like I have been, and every fucking stream you've done.
My wife showed me that the other day. She's like, "Oh yeah, look at him. He's looking at him making fun of you." I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him." Apparently, I can't.
All my content is bullshit now. All right, so into the spookiness and the scariness of here. We are going to be reading a scary story that's on the r/NoSleep today. So we went through Reddit, combed through it, and found something that's relatively interesting. I find it to be pretty damn cool. Not too long, not too short. We do want to start getting more to longer stories, which there's like multiple parters that I want to get into that we just don't have the time for tonight. This one's got a decent length to it. It's got a creepy premise. It is called, and I quote, "As I got on the elevator, the man getting off whispered something strange to me." This was written by author known World Away Tweety. If you enjoy the story, please go check out more of their works. Again, we would claim no claim to this story at all. We found it on Reddit. I asked them for permission to sit there and want to read it to us. If you enjoy the stuff, and if you like more of her stuff, or if you have any ideas of any other stories you want us to read, comment below. Let us know what other things you want us to kind of have out there for you.
Also,
go here.
Can we talk about the anime name? The long anime title. As I got in the elevator, the man getting off whispered something strange to me.
You know what's crazy is how anime names have gotten so insanely long, like these days.
Yes.
Like, I think just kind of being in the community, you kind of just like accept it. But, like, of course I want to watch. I got just transported to New World, but this new fucking like hat I wear fucking kills everybody in one hit. But also I have a cool fucking waifu. Like that's that's the anime name. Of course I'm gonna watch that. That gave me everything I need. I don't even have to read the synopsis. I know everything I need to know.
Right, it's everything. Was the one that there's the one that I became a vending machine in another world, like
gaming. Oh, the fucking great anime, by the way. I did have a question that I fucking put on today's video, which was if you got all right, if you, I don't plan on going. I don't think you do either. But if you had a personal hell, what would you expect to kind of see there? What would you think would be your personal hell?
Clowns, all clowns.
You just be in a fucking room full
Nothing.
of clowns,
It's just a
nonstop?
room filled with clowns, and they would all just be staring at me.
God, I hope this. I think I overlooked a clown video or a clown one for today only because it was just like a little bit longer than I thought we would have had time for. And I was like, oh, this is going to be perfect. And I just didn't get it. And I'm so mad that we won't. It's going to be coming up. I have it saved somewhere, but we will be reading a fucking clown one that's going to be amazing here coming up soon. So clowns, fantastic. I think my biggest one would probably be spiders, like big fucking spiders everywhere. I'm not as scared as I used to be of them, but I'm still a little bitch when it comes to those motherfuckers. Like a daddy long leg will fucking put me in a corner.
It would be like the aliens room of spiders where you walk in and there's nothing but spider cocoons everywhere.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think we all secretly hope for fucking what is it, Homer Simpson's hell where he just had to eat donuts all the time. Like, you want donuts so bad, eat all the donuts. I'm like, okay. But we got to be realistic. It's not gonna happen to everybody. One of us. Jeez.
Let's go ahead and get into it.
Copy that, my guy. Again, we are reading. As I got on the elevator, the man getting off whispered something strange to me. I will be taking care of the voices, and then Dracomi's gonna do a lot of narration. Again, it is written by World Away Tweety. So if you do enjoy this story, please go support the author. Without further ado, I guess I'm gonna kick it off. Don't get off until you hit the 9th floor. No exceptions. But my interview's on 5. I'll only say this one more time. Don't get off until you hit the 9th. No other floor is safe.
It's crazy, but something about the way he said it penetrated my skull. He was serious, and he looked nervous, like he had to fight every instinct in his body to say that to me. The doors closed while I thought to myself, who the fuck says anything like that? As I went to hit the button for the 5th floor, some anxiety came over me. I shook it off and pressed it. The guy was probably just off his rockers. The elevator went up. I scanned my surroundings. A TV bolted to the top corner of the elevator, playing the Weather Channel. A mirror on the back wall of the elevator, and some cozy lounge-style music playing. Pretty standard stuff.
Now arriving, 5th floor.
Weird. Not sure if I'd ever been in an elevator that announced each floor it was arriving at. I was sure that if I worked in this building, this would get pretty old quickly.
I just love how I thought you're like, I fucking did the narration voice and just weird. Appreciate that.
Ding! The doors opened on 5. In front of me was a reception area with a woman seated in the front desk. She stood up from her seat.
Mr. Davis, you're early.
The gentleman's warning from earlier played in my head.
We'll be ready for your interview in a few moments. In the meantime, please feel free to take a seat. Thank you.
I responded.
If I'm early, maybe I can come back in a few minutes? Nonsense. We'll see if we can speed things up. He's been very excited to meet you.
The elevator doors started closing. I held them open. I wasn't sure what to do here, but everything seemed fine enough. Granted, the receptionist did seem a bit eager, but beyond that, from my vantage point, I scanned the office space behind the front desk area. All looked normal. Cubicles, folks clicking away at the computer, a kitchen area. Pretty unremarkable. That is, except for the portrait off at the far end of the office floor. It was very large. I could tell what the picture was. I couldn't tell what the picture was of, but I did see a group of employees staring at it, almost admiring it.
Your wife's name is Meredith, right?
I froze as the receptionist's question shot a dart right through me. I didn't remember the job application form ever asking for my wife's name.
You two are thinking of having children, right? If it's a boy, you want to name him Sam?
What the fuck? Forget that she was right on the money. This was something I'd never spoken about before to anyone, including my wife. Before I could answer, the office workers surrounding the large portrait started singing the happy birthday song loudly, in complete and perfect unison. Someone brought out a birthday cake and presented it to the portrait. A portrait that, after a bit of squinting, I realized was a very large version of my high school yearbook photo. What?
That's fucking crazy, bro. This is the all right. What?
They got a yearbook photo of his sitting, a giant portrait of it.
They're singing happy birthday to a blown up picture of your thing. the receptionist talking to you. There's definitely some fucking crazy shit kind of happening. I've only skimmed this story, by the way. I haven't really kind of gotten too deep into it, so a lot of this stuff is like new to me as well. Trichome's totally blind, but again, like this is crazy, crazy stuff going on here. I have an idea of where I think it's going to be going, but just off the rip, just before we go any further, where do you think we're going? Pervs.
No clue. No clue.
No clue.
Yeah, I'm completely lost right now. I'm like,
You just walk into a fucking office building, head up to the second floor, and they're all fucking singing happy birthday to a picture of you.
I'm
mean,
like, well, thank you.
That's what I do. Anyway,
it's not my birthday, but
on an unrelated note, like I'm doing this from now on. Like every time I get out of an elevator when somebody's walking in, it's gonna be like, don't get off on the 3rd floor. Just fuck with people. You'll be safer on the 8th.
Just don't do it. Don't get off the 3rd floor.
Why the 9th? Why 9th?
Because it's higher than 5.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment.
So you wanted him to go to the 9th. Why not the 6th?
Yeah.
Why not get off of the 6th and then walk down to the 5th?
Why not just get the fuck off now?
And just walk up the stairs?
Yeah. Is it safe to walk? You walked in the door. Is it now safe to walk out the door? I need. These are the questions.
Right.
All right.
All right.
High school year photo. That's right. You're up.
Yeah. I backed into the elevator and pressed the close button. I panicked as it took its sweet time to register. Press. Come the fuck on. After what felt like an eternity, the door started closing. As they closed, I heard the receptionist.
I'm so curious to know what your insides taste like, Michael.
Fuck that.
Fuck me. 9th floor. I needed to go to the 9th floor. I think it's too late for that, buddy.
Those insides are going to be delicious.
I found the 9th floor button and pressed it. It felt like it didn't register my push. So I pressed it. I pressed the button again. And again. Come on. 9th fucking floor. I tried again and again, but nothing was happening. Fuck it. I'll go back to the ground floor, I thought to myself. Back to the start. As I went to press the G button, I realized it was missing. Just that one singular button. Gone. Fuck. I was getting claustrophobic. I took in deep breaths to prevent myself from having a full-blown episode. The elevator started moving up again. A panel above the elevator doors lit up with the following number. 11. Someone was calling the elevator. I started talking to myself to self-soothe.
It's okay. Someone will call the 9th floor soon. That's where I'll get off.
As the elevator approached its new destination, I noticed that the background lounge music in the elevator had changed. It was now an instrumental arrangement of Happy Birthday. Huh? Not sure why this thing thought it was my birthday. I glanced at the weather report on the TV. At least it was going to be sunny all week. Silver linings.
Now arriving, 11th floor. Ding.
The doors opened. I hung around the inside corner of the elevator, beside the buttons. No need to have another nightmarish experience, right? An old woman stepped in onto the elevator. Great, I'm sure this will be easy to explain to her. She smiled at me as the doors closed.
Still you.
With a lump in my throat, I asked.
What floor? Ground floor, please. I'm sorry, ma'am, but that button is missing. Maybe we could wait until someone calls us to the 9th floor? 9th? No. I think I'll go to the 2nd floor instead, then.
She went to press the button.
Ma'am, I don't think it'd be safe to. I have plenty of friends on the 2nd floor. It'll be okay.
And she pressed it. I didn't feel comfortable cornering an elderly stranger in a seemingly haunted elevator, but I tried again to convince her.
Just cornering an old woman. Like, listen, bitch, we're going to fucking.
We're going somewhere else. You're not pressing those buttons.
Just fucking
I will
going.
judo throw. I will judo throw your old ass through the floor.
Just toe to toe with Gam Gam, bro. All right. Oh, it's with me. All right. I know this sounds weird, but I have it under good authority that the second floor probably isn't safe. I'd strongly recommend not getting off until we reach 9.
She smiled.
Dear, it'll be all right. You know, I like to take all opportunities that are given to me. It's a shame that you turned your opportunity down.
I know the folks on 5 are very disappointed.
I backed up into the corner of the elevator. I saw the reflection of the old lady in the elevator's back mirror. She looked ghastly, otherworldly.
Now arriving, second floor.
The doors opened. She smiled at me again, and then exited. I poked my head around the corner to look at the second floor. It was damp. It looked old, more like a cave than an office. I heard a low rumble. A man dressed in a fancy suit approached the elevator doors and held them open before they could close.
You getting off here too, champ? I heard that 5 wanted you. I think we can give you a better offer. I'm good. You sure, bud? The salary is $800,000 every hour. I'm good. I'm kidding, bud.
The salary is we remove your eyes so you don't have to see them.
What?
What the fuck does that mean? All right, all right, I think we're in hell. That was my thought process from the get. Like, I should just a quick scope through it. I don't know if we're actually in hell. I feel like we're in hell because everybody's in it. Grandma's going to second because, you know, fucking old Betty used to sit there and, like, I don't know, fucking kick cats for a living. So she's fucking on the second circle of hell. Maybe 9. Well, how many circles of hell are there? 9?
Yeah, but yeah. So I mean, if there were 9, then you would.
Top floor 9 would be the way to get out.
I would think 10 would be. I'd want to go higher.
Okay.
The old lady got off from 11.
Oh. She's coming down from heaven to go visit her friends. She's like, it's a party down on 2.
If she made it to heaven, we got problems. That's not a place I want to go. She was creepy.
They wanted you on 5.
Right.
Back off, Gam Gam.
The floor went pitch black. The low rumble got much louder. It started reverberating in my ears. Suddenly, the businessman grabbed me by the collar and tried to pull me out of the elevator.
Fuck you!
I clung on to the ends of it. Fuck! Fuck! I started kicking and headbutting him. I was able to make him let go of me momentarily as I desperately pressed on the closed doors button. Miraculously, the elevator responded much quicker this time, and they closed immediately. I tried the 9th floor button again. Didn't work. I pressed 8 instead. Anything to get away from this hellhole of a floor.
Hellhole.
I heard a loud banging on the door as the elevator started taking off like an aggressive knock. Bang! 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 As I saw the floor numbers rising. 3, 4, 5. Banging continued, just as loud. What the fuck? 6th floor. 7th floor. The banging on the door didn't subside.
Now arriving at the 8th.
I pressed the button for the 23rd floor, just as we arrived on 8. I mashed the closed button doors, just as the elevator doors were about to open. The banging continued as the elevator doors started denting. The elevator continued going up. 9, 10, 11. The banging softened. 14, 15, and softened. 19, 20, 21, and disappeared.
Now arriving 23rd floor.
It was gone. Thank fucking. I exhaled. It felt like I'd narrowly avoided disaster. The doors opened. I scanned the new floor and I realized I was back on the ground floor. That's what it looked like, anyways. Did I escape? Was I finally free? A man stood not too far from the door. He looked familiar, but I couldn't exactly place him.
Hey, man.
He spoke. Was this the guy who got off the elevator just as I got on?
Hey. It's over, man. You got out.
He told me. I felt a wave of relief wash over me, but I had to fight it.
But you said the ninth floor was the only safe one, right? That was a trick. You followed your gut, and you were right. 23rd floor. The real safe floor. You can step out now, man.
I didn't leave.
There's someone here who really wants to see you.
I couldn't move.
He wants to give you a job. He thinks you're going to be great.
Why the fuck couldn't I move?
He's in the other room. I'm going to fetch him, okay? All you got to do is look at him. It'll feel a bit weird at first, but then it'll be all okay. It's a permanent position, great benefits. It is fully on site, but no better birthday present than a new job, right?
I lowered my gaze to the floor. I forced myself to mutter the following words.
It's not my fucking birthday.
As he left to fetch whoever he was meaning to fetch, he gave me the following responses.
Relax, man. No cursing on the job. We're a family here.
It felt like I could only move a centimeter at a time, a true snail's pace. I inched my finger closer and closer to the closed door button. I heard footsteps. He was coming back. With every fiber of my being, I pushed through. I hit the button. The doors closed, and I collapsed to the floor, free from whatever weird force was stopping me from moving.
This is real. Actually, I just want to. I'm actually getting chills from this. I don't know why. It's fucking giving me chills. Like, this part here is giving me. All right, hold on. Whew. Back into it. I'll let you two talk more on the elevator.
I heard him say from outside the doors. What? Instinctively, I looked around. To my surprise, there was nothing. The elevator was the same as it had always been. A lengthy exhale. I was done with all of this. At this point, I would have taken death over continuing this bullshit any longer. As I pondered my next move in this hopeless situation, I noticed something strange. The button on the 9th floor was lit up, an ominous crimson red color. Before I could do anything else, my phone started ringing. I checked the call. It was my wife. I answered.
Babe? Fuck. I don't know why I didn't think to call you. I'm trapped in an elevator, and fucked up shit is happening, and maybe I should call the cops. Fuck, Hun? Don't go to the 9th floor. What? Wait. How do you even... It's a trick, honey. You have to trust me. The man from before was lying to you. It's not safe. None of this has been safe. How do you even know anything that's happening? You just need to trust me, hun.
I paused.
So what do you want me to do then?
A demon on the other side of the phone answered this time.
Go to your interview.
I hung up the call, and in panic, I mashed on the 9th floor button. The elevator started rising again. Even with me hanging up the call, the muffled sound of the demonic voice coming from my phone continued.
Go to your interview. Go to your interview. Go to your interview.
I pulled out my phone and flung it to the ground as hard as I could. I stomped on it angrily. The warp sound of slowly started dying out. But suddenly, the elevator started shaking. It was continuing to go up, but it was faster than usual. Really, really fucking fast all of a sudden.
Heaven?
Almost like the ninth floor was now way below me. It felt like an amusement park ride with no brakes on it. Loose, dangerous, flinging up at an insane speed. Almost as if it was falling upwards.
But I pressed 9!
I screamed to myself, exasperated. It didn't matter.
Now arriving, 41st floor.
God. What the fuck? I was brought to my knees by the speed of the elevator traveling faster and faster.
Now arriving, 90th floor.
The buttons didn't even go past 52.
Now arriving, 131st floor.
Fuck.
Now arriving, 230th floor. Now arriving, 401st floor.
I felt like I was inside a bullet. The pleasant voice of the elevator lady was getting deeper and deeper as we rose.
Now arriving, 840th floor.
The voice started croaking, a demonic sound this time.
Arriving somewhere nice.
A sudden halt. The elevator stopped. The doors didn't open, though. The panel above the elevator doors had no indication on what floor. As I sat, I heard what could be best described as the sounds of hell coming from outside the elevator. Low grunts of pain, crackling, a dark hymn. Was this where I was supposed to get off?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Before I could ponder the question further, I heard a soft tapping on the elevator. A voice from the outside.
You want to trade?
Said the voice. I decided to bite, for reasons I still don't fully understand.
What do you mean?
What if you stay on the floor forever and I get to go home?
I think I'm good.
But I really want to go home.
It almost sounded like the voice of a kid. Fucking hell.
I'm sorry, kid.
I mustered back.
It's okay.
An awkward silence between us.
He told me that he wants to wish you a happy birthday.
Said the kid.
I think you got it wrong. Today isn't my birthday.
It is. It's the first day of your new life. Your birthday. He wants you to look at the TV.
This is you.
What? I looked at the TV in the top corner of the elevator, hoping to see the one constant I had during this whole cursed trip, the weather. Instead, the TV now was showcasing what looked to be CCTV footage. Grainy footage from a camera of the exact elevator I was in. A live feed of this exact moment. Except the TV showed me lying down, looking up with a wide smile on my face. Something above me on the ceiling, looking straight down at me. Him. The lights in the elevator went off. The elevator plummeted downwards as I closed my eyes and screamed for dear fucking life. I waited for the impact. For what I knew was my demise. Here it comes. Here it fucking comes. I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all.
Now arriving, 9th floor.
Ding. The doors opened. Wait, what? 9th floor? Peeked out from the elevator. Another reception desk. Wait, is this really the... I was interrupted by a voice from the outside.
You coming out or what, you fucking moron?
I got to my feet, the feeling of distrust, anxiety, whatever you'd call it, my fear intuition, it was gone. I felt light, Fuck it. I stepped onto the floor and approached the counter. The receptionist handed me what looked like a button for the elevator. For the ground floor, she said, single use only. I took it and headed towards the elevator. Then I turned back to face her.
Can I maybe take the stairs?
She shook her head.
If you didn't like the elevator, then you're really not going to like the stairs.
Fair enough. I got into the elevator. I said a silent prayer to myself as I put the button where it belonged. It fit without any issue. I pressed it, and the elevator went down. It was a smooth ride.
Now arriving, ground floor.
Ding! As I got ready to exit, I realized that the ground floor button was missing once again. Strange. I didn't linger on it. I marched out, ready to get the fuck out of this building. I noticed a woman running onto the elevator. I tried to stop her, but something in my body wouldn't let me. The most I could muster was putting my hand on the door to relay a message to her before the doors closed. Don't get off. Oh, go ahead.
You're good. You're just fine.
No. I was just so into it.
3 lines. 3 lines. We got this. All right, here we go. Don't get off until you reach the 9th floor. No matter what.
The woman just smiled at me.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Ah! Oh! He's in hell! He's in hell. Dude, I mean, chills the
But
whole
did he
time.
Did he get out then? Like,
Happy birthday! Oh, yeah, that's a good point. All right.
but she was getting on the elevator, so he was leaving.
Yeah, but the fucking one dude from the beginning, he was up on the 23rd. I'm thinking this is like a Shining situation. This is a Shining situation, all right? When you get on, you don't get out, all right? What was at the end of the Shining? Fucking...
Is it the Hotel California?
Oh, you can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. All right. So hold on. So he says he looked up and there was a thing where he's dead on the or not dead. He's lying on the floor with a fucking crazy looking smile or whatever like that. I think the homeboy died. This is the you're dead, and this is the elevator to hell. You know, that's my antithesis, my approximation of what's going on here.
But no, I don't. That doesn't make sense though that he died because he was leaving.
Happy birthday, Michael. I think I think he's still.
But she was getting into the elevator though. We don't get any more information beyond that. Like he was getting off and leaving. He was on the ground floor. So, and it doesn't say that when he came out, anything else was different than what the ground floor originally was.
My entire thing is the guy on the 23rd.
Dude, at this point, the floors don't matter. They went all the way up to the 400. I can see your face. Don't look at me.
I'm sorry. I'm piercing the heavens right now.
Oh yeah, that was the 400 and floor is what it was.
400
piercing the heavens.
Yo, we pierced the heavens. All right, where did we go? 401st floor, 840th floor.
Right.
No, we didn't go there. We went somewhere nice. We were chilling in heaven. Homeboy just wanted us to like hear what heaven, like, you know, so just kind of be around heaven. What kind of heaven were we in with the kid though? That's fucked up. That's true.
I might have traded with the kid. Not gonna lie.
But he was
like, you know what? I'm done with this.
You heard low grunts of pain, crackling, and a dark hymn. I mean, maybe that was the best option. You're basically Dean Winchester now. Like you got to like take over. Like eventually, I started doing the tortures. You know,
right.
Fucking shit. Maybe that's the 840th floor. You're like, all right, man, fine. You want to start torturing people? You can get in there. Give us your best. But I mean, the whole thing was crazy. I think from the first interaction wasn't terrible. I mean, the receptionist saying that she wants to eat his insides was a little weird, but not terrible. But when we got to the grandma just kind of like really kind of like offset me a little bit. That was a creepy 100%. One. That was creepy.
That was, yeah.
And
for sure.
Just everyone's, and that's what I'm saying. Everyone's saying some kind of fucked up shit. I saw the reflection of the lady in the elevator's back mirror. She looked ghastly, otherworldly. So everyone, I'm assuming, is dead. That's where I'm getting with this. I think everyone's dead.
Ridiculous.
All right, so we do ratings. That's what we do. This is what this channel is. We rate horror stories. This is good. It didn't totally scare me, so I'm not gonna give it the full 10. I think this gives me a good 8. I got constant chills though. Like, it was very chilling the entire time. The story was well done. I like that it ends in this whole ambiguous way that, like, is he in, is he out? It's kind of up to the reader's dissertation to like feel like, all right, cool, I feel like he got out, or maybe this is the new person getting in and they're just saying goodbye or some shit. I like that it does that. I hate the ones that like, well, it was actually fucking Satan the whole time. Fuck that. Let me think about it.
It was Darth Maul Satan the whole time.
Yeah.
Insidious.
Oh god, Darth Maul Satan. Terrible.
For me, I'm actually gonna give it probably my first breakthrough number, which would be 9. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
That's big,
Like I
guys.
said,
That's big.
Right, for me, because I most of the stories I'm like, yeah, it could have been better, and the writing on this one for me was fantastic.
Mhm.
I felt every, the fact that he described most of the areas that he was, seeing. That for me, that's what created the scene for me. I could picture everything that the writer was describing.
Yep.
And it had just enough creep in it for me to be like, that's kind of ate up. Like that's messed up. Like, I especially love the birthday portrait
Mm-hmm.
scene. Like, for me, that was like, I was like, wait, what? You mean you come out of an elevator and people are singing happy birthday to your portrait? That's interesting.
Yeah, the picture of your your high school picture. That also kind of brings back my theory on he's dead, because like why else would you have your birthday your high school picture up there other than whenever you're dead and people want to be like, look what he looked fucking hot.
I say maybe it's just an evil fucking elevator.
But all right, so 9 and an 8, man. That's a good high score between the both of us. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I know you're getting close to your destined time of I got to get the hell off here. So we're gonna probably wrap this up real quick. Again, author World Away Tweety. This stuff, go check out their stuff on Reddit. It's World Away Tweety. TWEEDY is how you spell it, all one word. There is other works on there. Give them an upvote on this one, and go check out some of their other stuff. Like I said, it's this one was pretty good. I'm gonna probably check out some more of their stuff and see if there's something just as good on the horizon from this one, but that was good. But without further ado, like I said, I am Horror Drunk. We are over here on YouTube. If you'd like the video, if you've gotten this far in the video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content. If you are over on the Twitch side, Dracomi over here is working his way up to 50. We're getting him up there. We're going to have more goals for him after that. But right now, the big 50 is the first one. So check him out on twitch.tv/Dracomi, TRICOMY, as it shows right there on the screen. Check him out, give him a follow, and we'll check out for more content. Dracomi, any last things you want to say to the lovelies before we go ahead and get on out of here?
Of course. So as you know, we're starting the Scary Sips, and we've got another one on the podcast that we're gonna be doing called What's That Nostalgia? And I've been plugging it left and right because I want people to know it's coming. We do have we've got a script written up for the trailer, so we'll be running that here soon. And then once we get our little schedule down, we'll probably be doing that one twice a week, and then we'll be doing our Scary Sips as we come along. But keep an eye out for What's That Nostalgia. Keep an eye out for more Scary Sips, because we plan on like really kicking this off within the next couple months, and hopefully giving you guys some content that you guys really can enjoy and that you can want to be a part of and kind of hang out. I will also be creating an email where you can send us tips and stuff like that. So that'll be coming down the chute. Now we'll give you that email here once I create it. So just be on the lookout for those things. And other than that, I got nothing else.
All right, man. Thank you guys for being with us tonight, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.